Morning routine is one of the most powerful tools for success, and it is something that the wealthy understand well. They know that how you begin your day sets the tone for the rest of it. The morning is a critical window of time that, if used correctly, can propel you toward your goals. The rich don't squander this time. They harness it. Starting the day early is not just about waking up before the rest of the world. It's about taking advantage of the quiet hours when distractions are minimal. For many successful people, this early period is a time to focus inward, to plan, and to get centered before the world demands their attention. The wealthy don't jump straight into emails or social media the moment they wake up. They give themselves space to think, reflect, and prepare. The first thing many successful individuals do is to engage in some form of personal development. This could mean reading, journaling, or listening to something motivational or educational. By starting the day with learning or self-reflection, they set the stage for a mindset of growth. Whether it's reading a book that expands their knowledge or reviewing their goals and progress, they understand that success doesn't just happen, it's built every day, starting with the first moments of the morning. Beyond personal development, the wealthy often incorporate physical exercise into their morning routine. Physical health is a cornerstone of long-term success because it fuels energy, focus, and stamina. Exercise gets the blood flowing, releases endorphins, and sharpens the mind. It also teaches discipline and consistency, traits that are essential for achieving any goal. Whether it's a morning run, yoga, or weightlifting, exercise is often an integral part of their morning ritual. After exercising, they typically focus on nourishment. Healthy eating, breakfast, while often rushed in many households, is something the wealthy take seriously. They fuel their bodies with nutritious foods that provide the energy needed to tackle the day. It's not about eating just anything, it's about consuming foods that will promote sustained energy, focus, and physical well-being throughout the day. The wealthy don't start their day with a sugary cereal or an unhealthy pastry. They choose foods that support their success. A good morning routine also includes mental conditioning. The wealthy know that the mind is just as important as the body. Many people start their day with stress, anxiety, and distractions, checking their phone, worrying about the day ahead. But successful people dedicate time to mentally prepare for the challenges of the day. Meditation, breathing exercises, or visualizing success can help clear the mind and set a calm, focused tone. This mental clarity is essential for making good decisions and staying level-headed when things get chaotic. Planning is another key element of the morning routine. Wealthy individuals don't just react to the day as it unfolds. They plan it out intentionally. Whether it's reviewing a to-do list, setting daily priorities, or identifying the most important tasks to focus on, they make sure they have a clear vision of what they need to achieve. This proactive approach ensures that they are not wasting time on unimportant tasks or getting sidetracked by distractions. They are disciplined in how they allocate their time and energy, knowing that these are two of the most precious resources they have. Another aspect of the morning routine is gratitude. Many wealthy individuals take a moment to reflect on what they are grateful for. Gratitude is a powerful tool that shifts the focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. It cultivates a mindset of abundance and positivity, which is essential for maintaining motivation and attracting opportunities. When you wake up feeling thankful for what you already have, you are more likely to have a positive, abundant mindset throughout the day, which can influence the way you approach challenges and opportunities. Finally, consistency is key. A morning routine isn't something you do once in a while when you feel like it. It's about making it a daily habit. Wealthy individuals don't wait for motivation. They create habits that fuel their success. The more consistently you follow a morning routine, the more it becomes ingrained in your life and the more effortless it becomes to maintain. These daily actions compound over time, leading to exponential growth and success. In essence, the morning routine is about more than just waking up early. It's about creating a solid foundation for your day, setting the stage for productivity, focus, and success. It's about making deliberate choices that align with your goals and values, and using that time to cultivate the energy, mindset, and habits that will carry you through the challenges of the day. When you build your day intentionally, you don't just get through the day, you conquer it. Wealthy individuals understand that to succeed in life, you must invest in your health both physically and mentally. The idea of building wealth doesn't just apply to money. It extends to every aspect of life, especially health. If you neglect your body, your energy, and your mental clarity, you are limiting your potential for success. This is why maintaining health and vitality is a cornerstone of how the wealthy approach life and work. Physical health is the most fundamental investment you can make in yourself. Without it, all the financial success in the world is irrelevant. Wealthy individuals prioritize exercise because they understand its profound effect on productivity, energy levels, and mental sharpness. The wealthy don't just work long hours. They work with energy and focus. They know that exercise is a non-negotiable element of their daily routine that fuels their work, creativity, and stamina. Exercise, whether it's lifting weights, yoga, running, or even walking, is a daily commitment to maintaining and improving physical well-being. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good and being able to perform at the highest level consistently. The impact of exercise extends far beyond physical health. When you exercise regularly, your brain benefits too. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, helping to improve cognitive function, memory, and focus. Studies have shown that regular physical activity can help reduce the effects of stress, anxiety, and depression. The wealthy understand that mental clarity is just as important as physical strength. Exercise is the foundation for both. By engaging in regular physical activity, they're actively preparing their mind and body to face the challenges of the day. But it's not just about exercise. The wealthy also focus on what they eat. They understand that food is fuel, and the right fuel is necessary for success. The wealthy don't eat to satisfy cravings. They eat to nourish their bodies and minds. They focus on a balanced, nutritious diet that supports sustained energy, sharp focus, and long-term health. A diet rich in vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains provides the necessary nutrients to maintain physical health and mental clarity throughout the day. The wealthy avoid processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats, which can lead to sluggishness, brain fog, and a lack of energy. They understand that food plays a crucial role in how they feel, think, and perform. It is an investment in their future, not just their present. In addition to exercise and diet, sleep is another pillar of health that the wealthy prioritize. Sleep is one of the most underrated factors in achieving success, yet it is absolutely essential. Wealthy individuals know that sleep is the body's time to repair and rejuvenate, and they make sure to get enough restful sleep each night. A good night's sleep leads to improved cognitive function, better decision-making, and increased productivity the next day. The wealthy do not sacrifice sleep for work because they understand that the cost of fatigue is far greater than the tempering gains made by working late into the night. They ensure they get at least 7-8 hours of sleep each night to stay at their best. Mental health is equally important. Wealthy individuals know that maintaining mental clarity is key to making good decisions and staying focused. They take the time to manage stress through activities like meditation, mindfulness, or deep breathing exercises. These practices help clear the mind, reduce anxiety, and keep emotions in check. By integrating these practices into their daily routine, they ensure that their mental state is as strong as their physical state. The wealthy understand that success isn't just about working harder or longer. It's about working smarter, and mental clarity plays a huge role in that. Mental health also includes a focus on emotional well-being. The wealthy understand the value of surrounding themselves with positive influences and building strong relationships. They know that emotional resilience is important for navigating the ups and downs of business and life. Wealthy individuals are intentional about maintaining relationships that are supportive and nurturing. They prioritize spending time with loved ones and friends who uplift them and provide encouragement. Emotional strength is built over time, and by consciously surrounding themselves with positivity, they foster a mindset that drives them to succeed. Health is not something you achieve overnight. It's a daily commitment to taking care of yourself. The wealthy build habits around health, knowing that their bodies are the foundation upon which everything else is built. Every choice they make, whether it's what they eat, how they exercise, or how they manage stress, is designed to keep them performing at their peak. They view health as an investment that pays off in productivity, creativity, and longevity. Without health, wealth is meaningless. But with good health, they unlock the ability to perform at the highest level and achieve their goals. By committing to physical health, mental clarity, and emotional resilience, wealthy individuals are able to sustain their success over the long term. They invest in themselves, understanding that their bodies and minds are their most valuable assets. It's a mindset that they build every day with the choices they make, ensuring that they are in the best shape possible to face whatever challenges come their way. Continuous learning and self-improvement are at the heart of what distinguishes the wealthy from others. Wealth is not just about accumulating money, it is about continuously growing and evolving to adapt to new challenges, expand your knowledge, and remain competitive in a constantly changing world. The wealthy understand that success isn't a one-time event, but rather a process that involves ongoing development. This mindset drives them to invest in themselves through education, learning, and skill building every single day. Successful individuals do not rest on their laurels or assume that their current knowledge will sustain them. Instead, they are always seeking ways to improve. They are committed to lifelong learning because they know that knowledge is not only power, it is the key to unlocking greater opportunities. The wealthy never stop looking for ways to add new skills to their repertoire, whether it's learning about new technologies, exploring emerging industries, or mastering new techniques in their field. They understand that knowledge is not static. It must be actively pursued to stay relevant and ahead of the curve. Books are one of the most accessible tools that the wealthy use to further their education. They read constantly, often starting their day with reading material that will either inform, inspire, or challenge them. Successful people don't read for entertainment alone. They read to gain insights that can help them grow both personally and professionally. And they understand the power of books to impart wisdom, share experiences, and expose them to new ideas that they may never have encountered otherwise. Many of the world's wealthiest individuals make reading a cornerstone of their daily routine, often consuming a wide range of material from business strategy books to biographies of successful individuals, self-help books, and even philosophical works. This diversity in reading helps them develop a well-rounded perspective, critical thinking, and new ideas that can be applied to their ventures. But beyond books, the wealthy also engage in courses, workshops, seminars, and conferences. They invest time and money into learning from experts in their field. They understand that the best way to accelerate their success is to learn from those who have already achieved what they hope to achieve. This could mean attending business seminars, enrolling in leadership courses, or participating in online learning platforms that provide training on a wide range of subjects. The wealthy recognize that by learning from others, they are accelerating their own personal growth and minimizing mistakes that might slow them down. Networking is another way in which the wealthy continuously learn. Surrounding themselves with other successful individuals allows them to exchange ideas, gain insights, and learn from each other's experiences. Networking is not just about expanding business opportunities, it's about learning from those who have walked the path they want to follow. Successful individuals seek out mentors, coaches, and peers who challenge their thinking and push them to perform at a higher level. This kind of collaboration and idea sharing is a vital part of their growth process. In addition to formal learning, the wealthy also place a high value on learning through experience. They understand that true mastery comes not just from books or courses, but from applying knowledge in the real world. They are not afraid to make mistakes because they view them as valuable learning opportunities. Whether it's in business, investing, or personal growth, they know that every failure teaches them something essential. The wealthiest individuals are not paralyzed by fear of failure. Instead, they use failure as a stepping stone to success. Each mistake provides a lesson, and they learn from those lessons, adjusting their strategies and improving over time. The wealthy also embrace feedback. They actively seek feedback from employees, peers, mentors, and even clients. They understand that feedback, both positive and negative, is one of the most powerful tools for improvement. Instead of taking offense or becoming defensive, they view criticism as an opportunity to grow and refine their approach. They seek to learn from their mistakes and improve continuously. This openness to feedback enables them to adapt more quickly, solve problems more effectively, and stay ahead of the competition. Moreover, the wealthy are open to new ideas and technologies. In today's fast-pacing world, change happens rapidly, and staying ahead means embracing innovation. Whether it's leveraging new technology, adopting new business models, or finding creative ways to solve old problems, the wealthy are always looking for ways to innovate. They are not stuck in traditional ways of thinking. Instead, they are flexible and adaptable, willing to change course when new information or opportunities arise. In this era of rapid technological advancement, the wealthy are also quick to learn new tools and systems. They understand the importance of staying updated with trends in their industry, be it through technology, social media, or new business strategies. By staying current with the latest advancements, they ensure that they are always operating at the cutting edge and have the tools necessary to maximize their success. The concept of continuous learning is not only about professional success, it is deeply tied to personal development as well. The wealthy are committed to growing as individuals, not just as entrepreneurs or investors. They invest time in developing emotional intelligence, strengthening their relationships, and working on their mental and emotional well-being. They understand that success is holistic, and that true wealth encompasses not just financial prosperity, but also personal fulfillment and growth. They continuously challenge themselves to become better versions of themselves, and this commitment to personal development enhances every other aspect of their lives. By making learning an integral part of their lives, the wealthy build a framework for constant growth, resilience, and adaptability. They understand that without personal growth, financial success is unsustainable. Their commitment to self-improvement ensures that they can weather the challenges of life, make informed decisions, and continue to evolve in an ever-changing world. Financial discipline and long-term planning are foundational principles that distinguish the wealthy from others. Wealth is not simply about earning money. It's about knowing how to manage, protect, and grow that wealth over time. The wealthy understand that making smart, disciplined financial decisions today will set them up for a secure and prosperous future. This approach requires more than just earning. It requires strategic management, a focus on long-term goals, and the willingness to delay gratification in favor of greater rewards down the line. One of the key elements of financial discipline is understanding the importance of saving. The wealthy do not spend their earnings impulsively or on things that won't add long-term value. Instead, they prioritize saving and investing for the future. They live below their means, recognizing that saving money today provides the foundation for greater wealth in the future. They know that every dollar saved is a dollar that can be invested to generate more wealth. The wealthy don't think in terms of immediate gratification, but focus on building wealth that will provide them with financial security, independence, and the ability to make decisions based on what they truly value. Investment is another pillar of financial discipline. While many people are content to save money in traditional savings accounts with low interest rates, the wealthy understand the importance of investing their money to make it work for them. They invest in a range of assets such as stocks, real estate, businesses, and other opportunities that generate passive income. By doing so, they ensure that their wealth is growing even when they are not actively working. Investing requires knowledge, patience, and discipline. The wealthy take the time to learn about different investment strategies and risk management techniques. They also understand that investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Rather, it is a long-term strategy that requires consistency and patience. The wealthiest individuals often have portfolios that are diversified across different asset classes, which helps them manage risk and maximize returns over time. The wealthy also understand the value of compound interest. They are fully aware that time is one of their most valuable assets when it comes to building wealth. By investing early and allowing their investments to grow over time, they take advantage of the compounding effect, where the returns on their investments generate additional returns. This principle of compounding allows wealth to multiply exponentially, and the wealthy understand the importance of starting this process as early as possible. They don't wait for the perfect moment to invest. They start immediately and commit to the long-term process. Debt is another area where the wealthy show financial discipline. While many individuals use debt to finance consumption, the wealthy use debt strategically to leverage their wealth. They understand that not all debt is bad, but they are careful with how they take on debt and ensure that it is used to build wealth rather than deplete it. They may take out loans to invest in real estate or businesses that will generate income over time. However, they avoid high-interest debt like credit card balances or personal loans, which can quickly spiral out of control and create financial strain. The wealthy ensure that any debt they take on is manageable and that it aligns with their long-term wealth-building goals. Living below one's means is another essential aspect of financial discipline. The wealthy understand the importance of controlling lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase spending as income increases. They recognize that the more you spend, the less you have available to save and invest. Instead of living for the next material possession, the wealthy focus on living within their means and directing the extra funds toward investments that will pay dividends in the future. They are not swayed by the latest trends or the pressure to keep up with their peers. They make deliberate decisions about where and how to allocate their money, prioritizing financial growth over temporary pleasures. Alongside financial discipline, long-term planning is essential for the wealthy. The wealthy do not live paycheck to paycheck. They plan for their financial future with intentionality and foresight. They set long-term financial goals such as retirement, buying property, or building generational wealth, and they create specific plans to achieve those goals. They understand that wealth is built over time, not overnight, and they are patient and committed to their long-term objectives. These goals might include having a certain amount of money saved for retirement, creating a legacy for their family, or ensuring that their investments are working for them long after they've stopped working. The wealthy also understand the importance of financial education. They invest in themselves by learning about finance, taxes, investments, and wealth management. They know that knowledge is power when it comes to making smart financial decisions. Rather than relying on others to manage their wealth, they take the time to learn the principles of money management so they can make informed decisions. Financial education allows them to optimize their income, minimize taxes, and make strategic moves that will benefit them in the long run. Another aspect of financial discipline is the willingness to delay gratification. The wealthy know that they can't have everything they want immediately. They prioritize long-term gains over short-term satisfaction, understanding that the sacrifices they make today will pay off in the future. This ability to delay gratification is a key trait that sets successful individuals apart from others. They know that financial freedom comes not from living for the moment, but from making strategic choices that build wealth over time. This long-term mindset ensures that they are focused on what truly matters rather than chasing fleeting desires. Lastly, the wealthy also understand the importance of protecting their wealth. They don't take their financial success for granted. They use insurance, estate planning, and tax strategies to safeguard their wealth against unforeseen circumstances. They know that wealth can be lost quickly if it is not properly protected, so they take proactive steps to ensure that their assets are secure and that their legacy will continue long after they are gone. In summary, financial discipline and long-term planning are the cornerstones of wealth creation. The wealthy know that accumulating wealth requires careful management, strategic investment, and the willingness to delay immediate gratification. Through consistent saving, investing, and living below their means, they build a strong foundation for financial success. By focusing on the long term, continuously educating themselves, and protecting their wealth, the wealthy ensure that their financial prosperity will continue to grow for years to come. In conclusion, building routines like the wealthy and thinking like the rich requires intentionality, discipline, and a focus on long-term goals. Successful individuals prioritize their time, energy, and resources with purpose, ensuring that every action taken aligns with their aspirations. From cultivating powerful morning routines that fuel productivity to investing in health, learning, and financial discipline, the wealthy understand that true success is built over time, not through shortcuts. By consistently making choices that promote growth, managing resources wisely, and planning for the future, they create a foundation for lasting prosperity. If we adopt these principles and commit to developing habits that mirror the wealthiest, we too can build the life of abundance we aspire to achieve.